So you're getting into wholesaling and you understand the concept. Have some good deals, have some buyers, do the numbers right, and you can make some money. But the question is, how do you find the properties? Now, you might not like my answer because here's the thing. There are tons and tons and tons of ways to find these properties. Can you go on Zillow and lowball properties? Absolutely. Can you go drive for dollars and go find rundown properties, write down the address, skip trace them on truepeoplesearch.com and call them and see if they want to sell? Absolutely. Can you go on PropStream and pull a list and go make 5,000 phone calls? Absolutely. And there's tons of other ways. But here's the thing. You 100% can find deals for free. No questions asked. But also in life, you can go everywhere you want by walking instead of driving. In both examples, you'll get to where you want to go. One of them is probably just going to take a little bit more time. The fastest way to find these properties to wholesale is to pay for leads. You don't have to. You do not have to, but that is the fastest way to find them. Is you simply pay money, right? You pay for leads, and then you just get people that raise their hand and said, quick, I need to sell my house quickly for cash. That then eliminates finding the properties, and then all you need to do is be able to negotiate and close. I know what you're thinking. Eric, where do I pay for the leads? Good question. And that depends on your budget. If you have $100, we have an exclusive lead provider in our community that is $99 for 25 qualified off-market seller leads. If you have $1,500, you can hire a full-time virtual assistant, and that includes the data, the dialer, the phone number, the management, everything. If you want the company we use, they're linked in my bio. If you have $3,000 to $5,000, you can go to another PPL provider, which is pay per lead, like iSpeed to Lead, LeadZolo, Property Leads, and pay them $3,000 to $5,000, and they'll send you a bunch of leads. Because the reality that almost everybody on social media doesn't really tell you is that can you wholesale for free? Absolutely. Is it scalable to wholesale for free? No. Because if you're doing it the free way, that means you are spending all of your time and effort into finding the deals instead of signing contracts and closing deals. So I would implore you to figure out a way to invest in your company and pay for leads. Even if it's just $100, we have that lead provider in the group. If you're past that and you have the $1,500, go book a call with the virtual assistant company. If you got $5,000 and you feel comfortable closing, iSpeed to Lead, LeadZolo, Property Leads, 3 great companies. But one thing to remember, just because it's a lead does not mean they're gonna hand over their property to you at a 50% discount. You still have to negotiate. You still have to solve their problem. You still have to know how to close and how to sell. But that